Welcome to my live video. I'll slightly move away because I want to switch on the rest of the pages. Um, one sec. This is just I will like paste it. Okay. All right. I'm trying to connect the other pages. These nails. Maybe I'll just take it off. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to set. One sec. I'm trying to set all the gadgets on. One sec. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I need to switch. Okay. All right. Excuse me. I hope you all can see. You all can see the topic for today. It's okay. No problem. Okay, what happened here? I'm trying to switch on the Instagram one. One sec. Hello, Facebook. Yeah. I think I need to find out how I can. Wow, I love the picture on Instagram. It looks much like my face. Okay. Um. Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. I can't type here. I don't know why I cannot even. All message are visible. So how do I? Hello, everyone. Excuse me, I need to get my comb so that I can brush my hair often. I can brush my hair as often, minutes, as many times as possible. Yeah, my English. Don't mind me, guys. I'm coming one sec. Good evening. Um, I'm trying to set my hair. My wig, sorry. This is not my hair, this is my wig. All right. All right. Good evening, my name is Tina. Welcome to my live video. Um, how you all doing? Um, yeah, so on this page is called Solution Center with Tina. And as you all know, I was just waiting for a few minutes so that I can, just to make sure that I'm online, just to see one or two people on live. Today's topic is going to be very sensitive and, very uh, good topic, which I believe if you come back to watch the video, you will pick one or two things that I'm about to say. And if you look at my table, you see that uh, there is a write out on my table. I'm trying to set it so you can see properly. I don't know if you can see it right now. Of solution for better fertility. Fertility. All right. I'm treating this topic because I have been there for several years. Yes, you heard me right. I've been there for several years, so I can talk about this topic. And when I left a comment somewhere on someone's page, and the person keep asking me, some questions keep throwing up. What do you mean by, I always watch you, what do you mean by you have to take care of yourself at the end of the topic? I mean, sorry, the write up. And I said to the person, it depends on what you are doing to yourself. So many of us, we take little or nothing. We always don't take things serious when it comes to our body system. I always said, I've said it here many times, and I feel like talking about every day of my life, because so many women don't sorry, so many women don't understand what it means. You understand? So some of them feel, you see a lot of women walking around, they don't even know what is wrong with them. And when you try to approach them, they will tell you everything is okay, we are fine, we are good. Some will even lie to you to say, some will even lie to you to tell you or to say that they've been to the doctor. They don't even know the difference between doctor, gynae, surgeon, and all of that. I understand that some people don't understand that bit, but when it comes to, opening up to you to tell you the parts they want you to play in their life, they don't. Some of them don't. Some of these girls don't even understand. They don't. They are not ready to tell you anything until when they start facing, you know, problems in the hospital with the gynaes. All right, and this makes me to come to conclusion to say I need to talk about more about this often as I can. Right, the person said, how can I take care of myself? And I said to the person, it depends on your diagnosis. Sorry, on your diagnosis. Some people, they even diagnose a lot of things from their body, you know, due to lack of one, two, three, and four. I am not a gynae, but I have experienced so many things. You understand? I have said it time without number that a day will come, I will talk about my story. And I'm going to title it My Story. Now, I want you all to understand that many men out there also have fertility problems, not just women. Okay, they also have their own problem that they are going through. Some of them don't even know as well. Some has not even checked their genotype, or they don't even know. They never done any blood test in their life before. That is not because they don't want to know, but because they don't have partner that can enlighten them or tell them this is how you need to do, or even girlfriend that can tell them things you need to do and things you're not supposed to do. Now, I would like to go straight to the topic, and I don't want to waste more than 30 minutes or 45 minutes. I wrote everything down so that I don't forget. I wanted to do this live video on audio so that I can be able to focus on what I wrote. However, I can still read it out, and then maybe if there is any analysis I need to do or any clarification that you want me to do, please put it up on the comment section, and I will reply you immediately I see your comment. But before I dive into this topic, I will advise you to, if you find my page interesting, I will advise you to click on the notification button, or better still, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I said that I'll be coming often on my YouTube channel. I'll be coming regularly on my YouTube channel, on my YouTube page, sorry. So I will advise you to subscribe on my YouTube page, where we can be analyzing and saying things. All right. Um, Also, my Instagram page and my Facebook, whichever one that is suitable for you, you can subscribe to any of this. Thank you all for joining me. I can see few people joining me this evening. I do appreciate you all. I don't take your present for 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 joke. So I take you serious, and I love it because we're not much here. And that's because we don't do gossip news. But in between, we should be missing gossip news to this page. That doesn't mean we are going to step on toes, but we are going to say it as it is and as we feel. Because, we are Solution Center. We don't, on Solution Center here, I don't blame people. We don't blame people. We look for solution, and we advise, accordingly. So straight to the Straight to the topic. What we do know about our modern world is that infertility is a growing concern. There are numerous stories reporting as many of 1 in 6 couples. Okay, 1 in 6 couples have this problem. All right, so sorry, 6 to 5 couples, 1 in 6, 6 to 5 couples. A lot of couples or even non-couples have got this problem. Like I said before, I even look at what I wrote down. A lot of couples have problems in about infertility, and there you see a lot of people telling you, there is a place you can go to and take some medication for this. This medication, excuse me, this medication will help you, and without seeing the doctor, without seeing your gynae, you see a lot of people coming to convince you, to tell you if you take 1 or 2 of these things it will cure up. Let me tell you, that is not the case. All right, I know and I understand that I normally leave comments on pages to say God heals, God reports is it's okay, thank you. God report is the best, but we at the same time we have to help ourselves, and that help ourselves is what is bringing conflict. Some people don't understand when I say help yourself. I'm going to talk about how you need to help yourself after reading out what I wrote. Okay, it is 1 in year couples. Okay, it is 1 in year couples. One in, I didn't see here, I saw 6 to 5 couples. All right, but that doesn't mean anything. What I'm trying to say here is you understanding your body, and if you don't understand your body, you visit your gynae or visit your hospital where they can tell you what to do and how you can go about it. Now, I'm not saying that everything the doctor will tell you it is completely true, or but what I'm saying is it will give you idea on what to do and how to take care of yourself more, right? So there can be many causes for infertility, which may include ovulatory of which include disorder, endometriosis, tissue growing outside the uterus, okay, low sperm counts, low testosterone, diet stress, overweight, lack of exercise, which I have, you know, talked about so many times on these pages, and not being fit. All right. Practically, most of this problem can be controlled, reduced, and even reversed with simple step to improve your health. Now, when you have this infertility or your hormonal imbalance, as a male, or as a husband, male, or even female or wife, what are the things you need to do once you find out? You don't have to panic. You must make sure that there is nothing like thinking, and have it at the back of your mind that after everything, it will end in praise. You will be okay after fixing all of these things. Believe me, if you look at what happens to the maybe your friend or the next person around you, you will think the same thing will happen to you. Now, so that is ovulatory cause. Okay. If you look at what happened to the next person, even though you have similar problem or cause, you would think that okay, because this is going to be 5 years, she has been taking medication, she has been seeing different gynae and all of that. You must understand that our hormones are not the same, even though we have been diagnosed of almost similar the same problem, but our hormones, and when your hormone is not balanced, guess what will happen? Even if it's too high, and you need some of them to be average and all of that. These are the things that I went through, particularly myself. So some of them are higher than the others, while some of them are very low. The things you need to do, your gynae will guide you and tell you what you have to do. And believe me, if you listen to your gynae and follow the instruction of what your gynae has instructed you to do, you will get a positive result. Okay? So particularly most of this problem can be controlled, reduced, and even reversed, like I said. So we have all been accustomed to couch ordering fast food. Okay, so this can be accustomed, okay, accustomed, okay, simply mean this can be caused by you getting, eating outside. When you eat outside, you don't even know what is made of from. And so many people love to eat outside, even though some don't have any effect on it. I understand that you cannot be cooking every day, but I do cook every day. I don't care even if it's just one or two things. I just mix it up and have my own food. You understand? But sometimes it's good for you to abstain from fast food. Guess what? It will add a lot of fat in you. And when you have too much fat in the body, it can make you not to, you know, conceive very fast. You understand what I mean? So eating outside, not eating something that is not good, not also doing a lot of exercise. Some people will tell you, oh, I'm too skinny, I cannot do exercise. I remember when I came here first, my first video, I'm gonna go back and look at the first video again. I was looking very big. you know I know myself that I was looking big, and I placed myself in constant exercise. I do exercise in the morning and do exercise at evening time. So this helped me keep my hormonal balance, positive. And I didn't stop. I have not stopped yet. All right. I go out every day, but when I do exercise, I do exercise at least 45 minutes every blessed day. You need it. It doesn't matter if you're fat, if you're slim, if you're this, if you're that. Once your doctor tells you one, two, three, four, the exercise that you are going to participate in is not, you don't have to register or start looking for money to register yourself in a gym. All you need to do is to place yourself in a very simple exercise, which is walking exercise. Walking exercise can help you achieve all of these things. Believe me, guys. And if you know that you are not ready or you've not found a partner, I advise you to be taking a lot of folic acid. Now, folic acid, you can get folic acid in vegetables. We have a lot of vegetables that can give you or produce folic acid. I went to buy one folic acid for my sister here, and I remember I bought that folic acid for 400 naira. That is how cheap it is. I love the Nigeria folic acid. Don't get me wrong. I love the Africa folic acid. It works very fast. If you know that you have partner or you guys are not ready yet, but you just want to prepare your body system because you've noticed that you've never been pregnant since you've been with this guy, please engage yourself and start taking folic acid. It will help you, rebuild your system. You can ask your gynae, he will tell you the same. Now, the next thing you need to do after taking all of this folic acid and all of that, you also need to engage yourself in the exercise program and all of that. Just take that exercise like something that is, you are fully into. Yes, cabbage can give you, if you have money, cabbage is not expensive. You can go and get cabbage and little fruit like, lettuce and carrots and all of these nice vegetables, and start eating them. If you know you cannot eat cabbage raw, you can boil them, half done, and start eating them. Reduce your weight. Make sure you do a lot of exercise. Keep yourself less stressed and reduce the way you think. I've said this before. So one thing is for sure, you have to be healthy and fit to get pregnant. Yes, if you're not mentally okay and you're not healthy, you're not fit, there is no chances for that. You must be ready. It is something that you are ready for. Okay, when you find out that, oh, my body is not coming like the way it used to be, you must understand the age. That is very, very important. When you are above some certain age, okay, and you see that you cannot conceive very easily, it is very important to quickly go and see your gynae. If you don't have any gynae, just inbox me. I will introduce you to one particular one in Nigeria, Africa, where you can Go and see him, and then he will tell you what to do and how to go about it. Believe me, guys, it works for me, and anything that works for me, I will bring it on social media and tell you what you need to do. Okay? If it works for me, it can work for you. If I can have two children, you can have two children. You don't want me to tell you my story, and I don't want to share tears on my live video. So I will do that when I'm fully ready, and bit by bit it's going to be a whole lot, because my story, my pregnancy journey, is not something I can sit now and start telling you, because it's something that I have to write out like this, and then pick points, and then analyze it and tell you how I managed to succeed. Is that succeed, or was able to, conceive. So if you are looking out for a way to do this, believe me, regardless your age, there is nothing God cannot do. I keep saying it, but you must help yourself. You must help yourself. What is infertility? Some people don't know what is infertility. Some don't even have idea. Some only go visit their gynae, and their gynae will tell them, oh, your infertility is this, or you cannot do this, you cannot do that, your hormonal is not balanced, we need to do. There are tests that you need to go through. There are things that you need to go, there are plans that you need to, go to make sure that everything is okay. Not just prediction. When it that you feel like you're having this, you're not seeing your body, you don't understand what the body looks like, you don't understand what your organs are. But when you go through scans, and you know what I mean, you go through scans and you do your normal tests, blood tests and all of that, you will get the positive or maybe probably negative answers. But when you get negative answers, there is solution to it. The infertility is your reproductive system, must function correctly to get pregnant. Okay, if your reproductive system is not functioning very well, there is no way you can get pregnant. You understand? And most women go through all of this. They don't understand what, when you're telling them, have you gone to check? Have you gone to do this? Have you gone to do that? They will reply you and tell you, no, there is no need for that. I was pregnant in 1922, and all of that. They will start telling you all of these things. They don't understand that. They don't understand what it means when you are pregnant 10 years ago and when you're looking for pregnancy after 15 years. You see, there is a years difference in between. So you must understand that as you age, everything in your body reduces. And the only way you can boost this thing up to make sure that your body is, getting along with the medication that you are taking, is when you start taking your medication, your full medication. Don't just start buying all these native I'm not saying they don't work, but try and understand what is wrong with you before you go for any of this medical treatment. I mean, not medical treatment, but native medicines and all of that. Some people believe in them. But I want to tell you something. If you listen to your gynae, you will get a positive answer. If you know that this gynae is not a real gynae, or you feel he has been treating you no positive results, you can change to another gynae. You understand? You can change to other gynae. Your brain must produce reproductive hormones that control ovarian functions. And I have just said this. There are things that may not work in your body that is stopping you. Nobody's gonna stop your pregnancy when you are taking all of these precautions. When you are taking all of these things, nobody. And that is why I keep telling people, there are things that when people say it, you don't believe them. You just tell them, please, I don't think anybody is hurting me anywhere. I just felt that my body needs proper care taking. An egg must mature in your ovary. This is correct. When your egg is not dropping, there is no way you can conceive. Okay, there is no way you can conceive. All right, you must make sure that all of these things are working very well. Your reproductive, body is working very well. Your ovary must release an egg. Your fallopian tube must pick the egg. Now, I will stop in that your fallopian tube must pick the egg. As I'm speaking to you right now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I have got just one fallopian tube. Now, my fallopian tube, the one that I have, is working perfectly very well. Like I said again, my storyline is a very big one. I should have gone to study this topic in university. I should go for science, yeah? Because my experience is not just even 10 years. It's more than 10 years. I can talk about it even without reading it out from my book. I have got one fallopian tube and I have two children. So it is important that you know that your other fallopian tube is working perfectly well. You can have two fallopian tubes and there is a blockage. When there is a blockage, there is no way you can conceive. So whatever I'm telling you here, please make research and see from your own angle. Okay? Now, sperm must travel up to the uterus, which is very necessary. I can teach you a little bit about this. Now, what I mean by sperm must travel up to the uterus is some people, when they have sexual intercourse together, they don't even relax themselves. These people are people that are looking to get pregnant. You know, when you meet your man, you're supposed to relax at least 15 minutes on the bed, just so the sperm can travel into your uterus, because some of it you cannot meet it up immediately. You know what I mean? So I mean meet up like the way it used to be when you're young and all of that. So you need to learn how to raise your two leg up and relax yourself. Okay? I can come back maybe tomorrow and show you. Maybe I will be on my bed and show you the style and the trick and everything that I used. So all you need to do is to raise your two leg up, relax yourself, don't think about anything, just believe it has happened. Believe it has, this one has happened. I don't want to know any other one. You know, this is how I think, this is how I be, this is how I want other people to see it. So that way you will conceive. If you have treated everything around your reproductive system. Okay, so the sperm fertilize the egg, which you all know. We all know, we have idea about that. Then the embryo travel through the fallopian tube and implant. You need to understand this topic. What is infertility? These are the things that you will go through. All of these things that I just mentioned now for you to conceive. It is a little bit difficult when you write it out, but it is easy when you focus and make sure that you are getting all of these things right. I have just explained to you. Only if you want me to show you is it theory or the practical side. So I will just show you how you can raise your two legs up and make sure that this stuff traveled, to your uterus. This is not, this is just something, when we are saying it, or if I'm saying it, or, analyzing it, I still have to put a smile on your face. It is not that deep. You don't have to take everything too serious, because this is how it's going to work for you. Believe me, guys. Please, if you're seeing yourself and your age is, you're 40 plus, please try to see gynae. All right? Try to see your gynae and make sure that you continue to take medication, whether you have boyfriend or not. If you are above 40 or even 35 years old, whether you have boyfriend or not, go and get gynae. Get ready, like, okay, you know what? I am getting ready like I have a boyfriend. I know that my husband will come to me. So get yourself ready, prepare your body, make sure you don't enter menopause at that age, so that your menstrual cycle can continue to flowing. Now, what can we do to ourselves to improve the fertility? Improvements of the fertility. get a medical checkup. You know that already. I already said it. So yes, to diagnose the problem, excuse me, to diagnose the problem, reset your life cycle. Reset your life cycle. Rest, relax, become active, change your diet and get fit. These are very important things you need to understand. The relaxing part is the number one, and you must get it out of your chest, your mind. Just believe that anything you do, even if you go to see your gynae, is gonna work for you. Just believe it. Okay? Just believe it that if I go to see my gynae, don't be, I mean, let it be positive when you are about to leave your house to go and see, because you're not going to pay that kind of huge amount of money and you will not see positive results. All right? So when you see your gynae, he will tell you all of this. Some don't even have time to explain. Once the result is out, they may explain the procedure on what to do and on what to do and where they will start their treatment from. Because some gynae notice that when they tell you, you panic. You don't have to panic because there is no problem without solution. I keep saying it here. All problem has got solution. All you need to do is to relax yourself and believe that it will surely end in praise. Avoid food in high trans fats. Eat antioxidant rich foods. Okay? Eat your calories at breakfast and fewer at the evening meal. But make sure that you don't have a lot of calories in your body, because that is another problem. It's not like it's a big problem, but we must always, and that is why this is where the exercise comes in. We must make sure we burn calories every day. Now, your gynae will tell you how many calories you need to burn every day. He is in the right position to tell you what to do. But what I'm trying to do here is to guide you and give you hope. Because I have been through all of this, I will tell you for free. And I have no one that was consoling me at that time. Because my husband, okay, my handsome husband was not working in the same country I was reciting in. So I was consoling myself. I was giving myself hope. My lovely husband, I'll speak to him on the phone and on the video call, and then he will just talk to me because he's older than me. He tells me and give me hope too. But I have no other person I was talking to at that time rather than my gynae in Africa. Even though I visited a lot of places here, I don't want to mention them, guys. I will talk about my story. I will say my story when the right is there. Maybe at that time I would have left this country and I will be able to say it how it will please me. I don't lie. Yeah. When it comes to talking about myself, giving humans, women hope, not women, women hope. Telling them that there is nothing that is impossible. Everything is possible. You see the way I'm talking, I'm taking it to another level because I know what I went through. I don't want any woman to go through it. I understand that our body system can change and all of that. But at least if they give me 1 or 2 medication, that's it. But I have to take injections and all of that. So I advise women, I encourage women, especially those that have been struggling. When I see any of them, when I go to your platform and I see that a woman is in distress, I will go under her comment and say, don't worry, I saw your comment. But you know what? You don't have no problem because all your organs are 100% okay in your body. So you do not have any problem. If I have your contact, I will message you via inbox and tell you a little bit of my story. Maybe that will wake you up. That will be a wake-up call to say, if she can have maybe a few organs and things is working for her, why don't I just pick up myself and work towards myself and make sure that I achieve it? If you believe it, you will achieve it. But if you don't take it serious, I don't know if you can achieve it, but you may, because I am not ready to judge. Some people will say, I wasn't even serious and I had 5 kids. You are lucky. You know, you are very, very lucky. I mean, few women nowadays, they find it difficult to conceive very easily. It is not the same like it used to be. But when everything is okay, your organs are okay and working perfectly very well, you will understand what I'm saying. At that time, when I was going through all of this, I will tell you for free, I wasn't stressed, but I was talking about it. And I was believing that it will, because I believe in myself. I believe it will work out for me, But you just need to take time. You need to relax. You need to make sure that your brain, everything is functioning very well for you to achieve that goal. You know what I mean? So you take multivitamins to get a balanced vitamin level in your body. I have said this. If you know you're not getting enough folic acid, enough vitamin, okay, all you need to do is to visit chemist or talk to your gynae. He will tell you what you can buy. But if you're not ready, I mean, if you don't have, maybe you're not in relationship, you don't have partner, and you feel like you want to get ready for yourself, you know what I mean? You can visit pharmacy, go to the pharmacy counters, and read for conceive or for multivitamin for body. For, you see age difference there. They have for 25 to 30, they have from 45 to 50 and all of that. Make sure you read the content. Understand what you're buying. Take your phone, get a data, so that when you're reading it, you're searching it, you're making research to understand, what does this give in the body? Why do I need this? Okay? Prepare yourself before you visit gynae. Maybe when you take all these vitamins and medication, I mean, when you visit gynae, he may tell you or she may tell you everything is okay at the moment. Wait until you get a partner. Now you should be making research to get a partner, or making search, sorry. Go into searching so that you can get partner. And I came this morning, sorry, this evening, sometimes today, I have said it, for you to get a partner, you can never get partner when you sit at home. That is the honest truth. You can never get partner or boyfriend when you sit in your mother's house or your father's house. You have to work out for someone to see you and say, hi. Nobody's going to bring anything for you in your mother's or your father's house. So, but that's not the topic for now. I have tweeted it this afternoon. So if you're watching me, I advise you to go back to my solution center on Facebook. That was where I had that live video today. So if you think you want to learn one or two things or pick one or two things there, good for you. Cut high level of stress. Whether you're working in the office, whatever you're working, whatever you're doing, make sure you reduce what they call stress in the body. Being overweight or underweight, okay? Underweight, yes, but you can add a little bit more by taking your multivitamin. If you start taking hormonal medications, of course you will add weight. When you start taking your hormonal tablets, you will not be the same again. There are things that will be very, very different from your body because it is hormone and it's trying to balance. So you must see yourself adding, like you look like you're pregnant, but you're not. But your hormone is going back to normal, So, yeah, for those that are very slim, don't think when you're pregnant or after giving birth, you will be slim. Only if you don't eat and you're not breastfeeding, maybe you can maintain your body back. But if you're breastfeeding and you're breastfeeding very well, and your baby is, sucking you properly, you will add weight. Surely add weight, no matter how slim you are. So stress affects the entire body and mind. How can you ever get pregnant? When you are stressed, it is difficult. But when you are relaxed, which I know it is a little bit difficult for some people to relax. But don't stress yourself because the body don't need stress when you're taking your hormonal medication. You don't have to stress yourself. You have to feel relaxed and have time for yourself. Even though you are working, don't stress yourself. You sit in the computer and just do what you can. If you don't know what you're doing, You can ask your colleagues to help you out and all of that. When it's time for you to sleep, please take a nap. Take a nap is very important. Okay, take up relaxation class if you want to. If you have money and you are very buoyant, of course you can take a relaxation class. Why not? Okay, so if you don't have, you can relax in your house. Switch off everything. Make sure you don't watch horrible movies. Make sure you are not in a place where you will be bullied. Make sure you don't watch people that are bullying people. Make sure you're watching something positive. Movie that will make you laugh. Go to TikTok, you see something that will make you laugh there. Go to where people that makes you laugh, smile, or somewhere or a platform like this where you can come and gain more knowledge. Okay? In conclusion, a recent medical paper suggested that diet high in unsalted fat, whole grain, vegetable high in folic acid, I've said this, and fish, improve fertility along. I've mixed everything up because I want to run up now. It's being active and reducing weight. So try and eat a lot of all of these things, fish, what you can. I understand some people will say, oh, but what if you don't have money? If you don't have money, please try and get yourself a job so that you can start taking medication for yourself. Okay? Why is daily? Okay, yeah, this is very important. This is where I'm going to stop. All right? This is where I'm going to stop today. Daily alcohol, caffeine, saturated fats, sugar when associated with poorest fertility. Now, if you are a high smoker or you take a lot of all of this caffeine and all of that, you need to stop all of these things that will stop you from conceiving. You also need to help yourself. Don't come up and start blaming any guy in your doctor or whatever, your hospital. If you are not helping yourself, you can be smoking, you can be taking caffeine, you can be taking whatever, you know what I mean, and expect yourself and you look at your age and expect to be pregnant. The doctor will only tell you, they cannot force you. They will never force you. So you have to use your HQ to understand why you need to stop smoking. Because smoking will not help you conceive on time. Believe me. For those that smokes and conceive, well, I'm not here to tell you what will happen or what will not, because I am not a doctor or gynae. But I'm sharing because I have experience. Okay? You need to, once you notice that you cannot conceive and you've been having difficulty to conceive, there are things you need to stop finally. There are things you need not to do. There are things that you need to keep aside until when everything is okay. Too much caffeine in the body is bad. Smoking while looking to get pregnant needs to stop completely. I've said this before. If you're a heavy smoker, if you look at your hair reduction yearly, you will understand your hair breakage. You will understand and agree with me. There are things that you don't need inside your body. When you find out, you drop it. I understand that smoking is an habit, okay? Is an habit, is a habit that you generated by yourself. So if you have generated this or you are into it by yourself, you introduce it yourself, believe me, you can stop smoking. This is the first thing you need to do. For any medication, to come to positive, you need to stop smoking, reduce it, especially when you are 45 years old and you want to conceive and you are a heavy smoker. You drink alcohol so much, you even abuse it. Those things, you don't need them. You don't need them. It will even make you age. It makes you look like you're even 100 years old. Why do you need all of those things when you want to conceive? Some people will tell you what she's saying. When you conceive at the age of 25, 27, your body is still very intact. But once you are 45, 40, there are things you need to stop doing. Okay? I have analyzed the self-help option in this presentation. In conclusion, have a good diet, keep active and fit, take your vitamins, calm down, relax, cut stress levels, and look forward to being pregnant. I wish you all the best. If you're on my platform and you are not pregnant and you are looking forward to, I believe that you will after watching this video. It will help you. You know, when you watch the video, there are things that I have said today that you know you're guilty of. Then you need to drop it. Do not blame your gynae if things are not working for you because you didn't follow your gynae step to pregnancy or to conceive. So if you want to achieve it, listen to your gynae, follow the instruction, and you will achieve it. Okay? But always remember, getting medical help is a must. Is a must. Is it both partners with problem or just male or female? Okay, if it is just the, how do you know that you are the only one having this problem in marriage? Sorry, in your matrimonial home. Have your husband also checked if he has low sperm? So you need to check. Both your husband and you need to check. This is not a blaming time. This is not time for you to start blaming your partner to say, "Oh, look at, you've enjoyed your life." We even see people that are still, they've never even enjoyed anything. They don't even know women. Some don't even know men. But they have this problem. It is what they call reproductive system. It has nothing to do with any family member, anybody, anywhere. It has to do with your body. You need to work on it so you can achieve a goal at the end of the wahala. At the end of the wahala that you have put yourself into, okay, you need to achieve your goal. How do you achieve your goal with your partner? How do you achieve your goal with your wife? How do you achieve your goal with your husband? By working together as a team, making it work. Go to the gynae together. Respect each other. Don't put blaming. When you find out or you get your results, don't start blaming your partner. Solution to the problem is what you should be looking out for, because he is someone that you truly love before he took you to the altar. And she is someone that you truly love before you took her to the altar. So you guys have to work in together. And that is what is called marriage. I keep saying it every time, and every time at the end of my video, I will make sure I remind you, marriage is for two. Marriage is for two. You and your husband must work to achieve the conceiving journey. If you don't work with your husband or you don't work with your wife because doctor said this, because your gynae said this, because anybody tells you this, then you are not ready. I don't think you're fully in marriage. But whereby you work out things with your husband or your wife, regardless the result, you will achieve it within 3 months. You will achieve it within 3 months if you follow your gynae step. Don't jump from step 20 when you are supposed to start from step 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. If you don't follow the steps, there is no way you can achieve it. Believe me. If you are aged and you're looking out to get pregnant, there are steps you take to conceive. And it will happen within 3 months. 3 months is too much. If you follow the step, 3 months, you achieve it. 15 days. 15 days of taking your medication, you will see the results. 1 month, which is 4 weeks of taking your medication, you will achieve it. 2 months, which is 8 weeks of taking your medication, there is nothing that doesn't have solution when it comes to reproductive system, when it comes to hormonal imbalance. When it comes to hormonal imbalance, it will surely be balanced because it is called imbalance. So whatever makes it imbalanced will make it balanced when you start taking your medication and start looking out for yourself and start getting that rest that you want. Do your exercise, read your books if you want, just to distract you. Don't you ever think about it. Just leave it, and every time you meet your husband, just believe I am pregnant. That's it. Dance to it, sing to it, and be happy. I know you will thank me later when you watch this video. This video is very important. If you come across this video, please love, like, share, and leave your comments. If you need to speak to me or you want to talk to me about anything, inbox me and tell me what you want. Or you can DM me on my Instagram page or even on my Facebook page so that we can start from there. I will tell you my story. I'm still looking at. I'm still looking for someone that have worst story. I'm yet to see. So if you know my story, you will know that you don't have story at all. So there is no problem that doesn't have solution. No. Only if you are not ready for solution. Always a big problem, hormone imbalance. Yes, is a problem. It's not like it's a big problem. No, I disagree with you. It's not like it's a big problem, but it's a problem. If you take, your medications, then it becomes problemless. It becomes problemless. It may take a little bit of time for you to get the results, but within 1 to 3 months, you will get the result. If you take action and respect your partner, which is your husband, don't get upset. Just make sure that your husband is also taking his medication. If your husband is even okay, my guide here will make sure that he gives him medication that will help him, okay, boost up and then support you as a woman. Okay, so he also needs to be boosted up. So they have medication they give your husband or your male partner. So there are medication that can control it. So he can help you by taking a lot of boosting tablets and all of that. So the guy knows what to do when it comes to that aspect. All right. If it is important for him to also take injection, just so you can make it more faster, the gynae will tell you he needs to take injection. So your husband don't have to have problem to take booster. No, he don't. So the gynae will explain better. If there is no need for your husband, the gynae will also alert him or let him know that you don't need anything, you're fine. But just because your wife will be stressing you and all of that, I think the gynae might want to give 1 or 2 medication to your husband just so he can support you. On this note, I'll say goodbye and take good care of yourself and have a good night rest. Thank you all for joining me on this page. Remember, I do sell abaya, okay? I also do Ganjora, I do article fabrics, I do Swiss, I do Italian fabrics, I do mention few. So if you want any of this fabric that I am posting on Tar Hair Fashion and Beauty, okay, if you go to my page where I do business, Tar Hair Fashion and Beauty, that is my business page, you will see that I post a little bit of clothes because I don't have lots at the moment. Not like I have a lot of pictures which I need to edit before posting, but I don't want to use I want real pictures. I don't want to use what is it called flitter on any of the picture. What you see is what you get. And if there is anything on my page that you don't see or you find it somewhere else you want me to get it for you, please inbox me on my Solution Center with Tina. I will respond very fast. I'm very active on that page. All right, I'm active on all of my pages, but very, very active on Solution Center with Tina. Thank you for joining me today and stay blessed. Bye for now. I'll switch off the YouTube one. Bye. Yeah.